Hello everyone! I'm so excited that you're here today. My name is Jennifer Stay. This is Coloring Bliss and I'm absolutely obsessed with color pencils, and there's a new set in town. The Black Widow Dragon pencils. In fact, I just got these yesterday, and I want to mention right up front, we are not a sponsored channel. I bought these with my own money, and I'm going to tell you all about them. Are they awesome? Do you need them? Do they make the color wheel spectrum of all the colors they include better, or do I think they could have picked a different set of colors for this tin? We have so much for you today. We have a giveaway. We have new color charts. We have so much, even new coloring pages, so you can get these in your hands and start coloring right away. So before I send it off for the official unboxing that I did yesterday, let's talk about all the cool things I have, including a huge giveaway. Huge. First thing I want to talk about are really cool coloring pages that I have for you, including a free one. Da, 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 da. This one's going to be free for a limited time, so come and follow the link in the video description. You need to sign up at least as a free member so that you can get all of the awesome resources that are coming your way for the new Black Widow pencils. But becoming a free member means you get to have this as a download. Now, if you want to be a paid member, it's just $5 a month, and you get access to our entire premium library, which is
over 700.
Over 700 coloring pages and different resources, including a lot of the Black Widow stuff that's coming your way. So support us. Come on over, become a member. You can cancel anytime you want, and you'll get some really fun new art, including this adorable mushroom right here. Look at the cute autumn leaves and the little snail. Oh, it's so charming. And this one right here, also awesome basket with lots of fun things. And we have this one. Again, we have this awesome character that we like to do additional pictures for. And look at that holiday feast they're about to have. I want to have that feast. Look at all the yummy things. So all of these are part of the premium library. At least come and get the free one and start celebrating Thanksgiving. Next, I want to tell you all about the big giveaway. So the giveaway, I wanted to at least give you the dragon set, but Steve was like, no, we need to do more than that because we're celebrating the holidays and celebrating my passion for color pencils. So guess what Steve ordered for all of you? Let me show you this big box. That's right. Everything in this box, plus the dragon set, is going to be awarded to one of you lucky winners. There's so many different ways to enter. Link in the video description. Let me show you what's in the box. First off, I have for you a brand new case. This thing holds like over 300 pencils. I'm going to show you mine here in a second. It's going to hold your entire Black Widow set, plus any more sets that they might come out with in the future. What else is in here? Oh, you get a Black Widow pencil set, the original. You get the Cobra set. You get the Scorpion set. Still don't like the art on this, you guys, but I've been outruled, so there you have it. You also get both skin sets. That's right. And you get the Monarch pencils that came out last year, and as soon as it arrives, because it's not here yet, you also get the brand new Black Widow Dragon set. So that means it's everything, you guys. You get the entire collection, all 180 pencils in all 7 tins, plus a case to hold them. Now, in addition to all 7 sets of the Black Widow pencils, we're also going to give you our freshly updated, to include all the new pencils, all the new color schemes, our Tritone worksheet book, brand specific for the Black Widow complete set. All 180 pencils. Now this one right here is for Prismacolor because Steve is still working. Like I said, we've been working around the clock since we got this set of pencils. So he's going to have it all ready with all the new tritones, all the color schemes, and you're going to get this book printed on our beautiful color pencil paper, and it's going to come to you and you can start organizing and using your beautiful Black Widow pencils. Now this book is also available separate as a digital download, and you can order it from our Bliss print shop if you'd like, with all the Black Widow information. So I highly recommend, because these 7 sets are really difficult, you guys. So many different colors, shades, beautiful things going on. It's really hard to organize them into one cohesive unit, and that's what we did for you. I don't know how many hours we've spent, but we did it for you. I'm so excited for you to get this download. So we're going to have links to everything. Like I said, some of it's ready right now, some of it isn't. So just make sure you're on our email list. Steve's going to shoot out an email the minute it's ready so you can come order, download, color, enjoy all of this awesome system.
Within the next few days, I'll have that ready.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so he's going to take a break. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you about is that we have a free swatch chart. Actually, I think Steve's making 2 free downloadable swatch charts. So if you are collecting the Black Widows and you want to get a whole swatch chart with all the colors in our beautiful color order that you're about to see me work on, then yeah, you need these swatch charts. It's going to take all the work out of it, organize them all for you, and get you going. So free charts, we've got resources, we've got coloring pages, and a huge giveaway. Don't miss out, you guys. Now, the details on the giveaway, it's already started. So it started at 11/24/2021, in case you're watching this later. And the giveaway ends 12/14/2021. So December 14th, 2021. And we'll announce the winner the next day on December 15th, 2021. I'm so excited for one of you to get all these
Hopefully
pencils.
we can get it into their hand before Christmas. That's our goal.
That's the goal. That's why we're ending the giveaway on the 15th, because it gives us time to ship it, and hopefully it'll be an awesome Black Widow under your tree. That didn't sound good, but that's what it is. All right. Next thing I want you to see is the unboxing. It was so much fun. So let me send you off to yesterday's Jennifer, and you can enjoy the unboxing. Guess what came today? We've been waiting. Everybody's been waiting for these pencils, so let's unbox them. Let's look at them. Ooh. Ooh, check out the cover. He's a cool dragon. That's cool. I like the dragon. It doesn't say the word dragon on the front. Let's look at the back. It says Black Widow. It's just like the other tins. This is an old tin. I think they've changed the tins. I've got all of these. So the tin that it's most like is the Monarch. And it looks like they did away with the sleeve, which I think is a perfect way to save some money. We don't need a sleeve, we just need a good tin. And the tin is a little smaller, which makes sense. This has 36 and that one's 48. So cool. Okay. Move this out of the way, and let's crack into these. Yeah. Sorry, Rose. She hates this sound. There. It's done. It's done. You want to smell first? Okay, we'll crack into them. Oh, there's more tape. Use scissors for this one. Here we go. There they are. Under another layer of plastic, which is awesome. Keeps them all right where they're supposed to be for shipping. So I like that. Okay, how do they smell? They smell like a low-grade type wood. Not too plasticky or chemically, but they don't smell yummy woody like yeah, or like the Albert Dürers. When we opened those up, I remember those smelled really good, but people like to know the smell on these things. And that's the first tray. Now what we're hoping for are more blues. Maybe one more blue. Okay, let's take a look here. We'll do this one right here. So, it's not a metallic writing. That's fantastic. It's a nice, like, red writing that's matte.
Yeah, it's easy to read.
Easy to read. I approve. So these have a nice big dip on the end so you can see the color, and then a green band, black, and then red writing, and then a tiny cute little dragon right there. So that's how we'll know. Plus it's got a DG, which stands for dragon. Now, the cores are only 3.3 millimeter, which is a smaller core, but not unusually small in the mid-range hobbyist type pencil. For instance, their skin tone set, these guys had a 4, they still do have a 4 millimeter core. So they're the only ones that have that. Everybody else, all the other sets are the 3.3 millimeter core. And I'm just checking real quick. As I swatch them, we'll see how centered they are. We've had off-centered issues in the past. There's one that looks a little... But hopefully, like before, they were off-centered, but not so much that I was like, oh, it's horrible, it's not going to work. So hopefully it'll be the same case. But this one's definitely off-centered. That one right there, I can tell right away. And no, it's not that it needs sharpening to get down a little bit. I can tell. When we have an off-centered pencil, you can tell. Okay, let's swatch them, see what colors we got, and take a peek. I'm swatching the Dragon pencils into my Swatch Book, and this is the Swatch Book where I have all of my color pencil sets, including the prior sets, all swatched, and it's on beautiful color pencil paper so it can show off the product as good as possible. I'm going to start out by writing all the names down, and then we'll see the beautiful colors. Here are the 36 swatches for the new Dragon pencils. And I gotta say, there are a few colors in this set that I am extra excited about. So let's take a look here at all 36. The first thing I want to mention is that the sets for the Black Widow pencils are not necessarily meant to be a standalone set. So would this be the perfect set for you to buy as your first Black Widow pencils? You don't get a black, you don't get a white, which may or may not be a problem for you. I see yellow. There's a yellow-orange, oranges, reds, red-violets. Kind of missing a violet, but there's a lighter one. Blue-violet, maybe in here. Blue, we have one blue and a darker version. This is the one that I'm excited about. I'll show you in a second. Blue-greens, there are a couple pretty blue-greens. Green, we're good. And yellow-green, there's a light yellow-green. So the entire spectrum of the color wheel is somewhat represented here. So if this was your first purchase, I think you've got browns and a gray, so you probably could do some good coloring. You just won't have a black and a white mainly. So as a standalone set, it's decent. It's not perfect, but it's decent. But like I said, they're meant to be all purchased and added on to each other. Like the Black Widow set, the original Black Widow set is probably where I would tell you to start, and then add these other sets on top of it to fill out the color gaps. So, off-centered issues. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 36 that I would say were off-centered enough that I was worried about them. None of them are so bad that I feel like they're just going to break as I'm using them, but they're off enough that as I sharpen them, I'm going to have to be careful and sharpen them correctly with a handheld sharpener. So that's not a deal breaker. Again, we're working in a price range and a class that is not professional grade. This is hobbyist grade. So we can forgive some of these things. So the next thing I wanted to look at was some of the colors I'm excited about, and they're really fun names. So Black Widow always does some really fun names on their pencils. This is the first one that I was like, ooh, that's different and fun. It's sort of a bluey steel gray, and they called it Dark Night, which I thought was an awesome name for it. The other ones that I was really excited about were these two blue-greens. They colored down really easy. Lots of pigment in these two colors. So I'm like, ooh, these three colors together would be a really fun, moody color scheme. This one's called Saber and this one's called Wizard. Some other fun names were like Bloodshot, Bruise, Dragon Breath, but then they have some really cute ones like Lady Jane, Maiden Pink, Nail Polish. Which one did you like?
Oh, I was like that Dungeon.
Dungeon's a really interesting color too. Now, as I was swatching, I saw this last one called Cardboard, and I kind of got excited because the dipped end looked metallic, and I was like, do we finally have a metallic in the Black Widow set? But no. I don't know why it's more shiny of a paint than the others, but it's not metallic, even though I hoped it was. That's this swatch right here, and there's no shine to it. The other thing I wanted to mention was that they do color down really smooth and almost no crumbs. I didn't brush this whole thing the whole time I was doing it, and there's very few crumbs. And there was only one that felt a little scratchy. That was Ruby Rose, but again, we're mid-grade, hobbyist grade here, so once in a while, all pencils have a little scratchy feeling to them from time to time. So only one of them. That was pretty cool. So, Steve, the next thing we need to do, and this is why we unboxed the night before actually filming the video, is we're going to take these and put them into the rest of the Black Widow pencils. So last time we did this video was way back here in this book. Look how long ago it was in this book, all these swatches I've done. So we have done lots of YouTube videos on the Black Widow pencils, and the last time we did it was on August 22nd, and that's when we introduced our order for the Black Widow pencils, taking all the sets and putting them into color order by the color wheel, and then we put them into our awesome tritone system so that you have a light, medium, and dark for every color on the color wheel, all organized into a book and a system where it makes picking colors super fast and easy. It had full swatch charts, the whole thing. It was a huge project that Steve and I did because it was really hard to get all these different random Black Widow sets into one harmonious, smooth path of beautiful color.
And that was August of 2020.
Yeah,
wow.
August of 2020, so over a year ago when we did that. It was back in 2018 when the first Black Widow pencils came out, so he's been around for a long time, almost on 4 years now, three and a half years. Okay, so if you want to take a quick peek at these swatches, this is the original Black Widow set. So like I said, this is a better one to maybe get as you're starting out. Because it's got a little bit of everything, a white, black, browns, grays, a good balance of colors here. And then starting at this line is the Black Widow Scorpion set. And we'll talk about how all the pencils are labeled differently once I get them organized here for you. And here is the Black Widow Monarch. We missed some. Here we go. Sorry about that. This is the last part of the Scorpion set right here. Right here, this is the Cobra set, starting at this yellow and going down to this cool green right here. And then they had two skin tone sets that came out, and it was organized into light skin tones and dark skin tones. So these two rows right here were for the light skin tone set, and right here, this is the dark skin tone set. And then last year, he came out with the Monarch set, and that was this set here. Lots of pastels in this set, a couple purples, a couple dark ones, but you can see this one especially. When you look at this set, you can see how it's not a standalone system. You kind of need to build on it. So now we move over to today. That's this one right here, the Black Widow Dragon set. And now the work begins for me and Steve. We're going to look and see if any of these colors help the old tritone sets. Is there a better light, medium, and dark? Red, blue, green. That's what we're going to look at. And we're going to move these into our complete set with all the colors in order. Let me show you that swatch page here just a second. So here was what we did. Here is what we did back in 2020. All the colors in order, all the different sets. We had all the different numbering systems, everything was put into our computer to create this amazing chart. This was a big process. But this is the way it looked before adding the dragon set. And this right here is a chart showing all of our light, medium, and darks for every color on the color wheel. And some of them we really struggled on. And so I'm kind of excited to see if there's any improvement to be done on this chart now that we have 36 brand new pencils. So let the work begin. The first step was to take all of the old Black Widow pencils and transfer them into a new case. The old case is not big enough for 36 new pencils, and if we ever get more sets added onto this line of pencils, I wanted to have room for it. So you're watching me right now move all the pencils from my old case into a brand new case. Next step was to take the new 36 pencils and figure out where they belong in all of the long order of all the other pencils. So I'm going to use the swatch chart that I created and my color wheel and just start comparing and putting these pencils into their new slots. We did it. It has been, I don't know how many hours, 4 to 6 hours of work to get all of the 180 pencils into a flowing, consistent order. So I wanted to show it to you before we start pulling pencils out for our tritones so you can see what all 180 together in their family groups looks like. So this is my first page, and over here will be all the tritones. When we redo them, or if it's the existing one, we'll see how it works. But this is how many colors we have in each color group. So here are the yellows. And just so you know, any that have the dipped end on this side, these are the new dragons that have been slotted in. So here's a new dragon, 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 like that. Okay? And at the end, after I flip through all this, I want to show you the differences between the different sets, the way the pencils look. So yellow to yellow-green to green. And then we get into the end of the green, and then blue-green. And then for blue, all we have is starting here to here. So not a huge amount of blues. Blue-violets are right here. Violets are just right here. Small group of violets. We didn't get really any new violets. We got a couple blue violets, but red violet starts right here and goes off to this page. Now this is where you can see if you love reds, red oranges, oranges, yellow oranges, then the Black Widow pencils are for you, because look at this ridiculous amount of red all the way down here. I mean, if you compare it to how many blues we had, we have all these reds. These are red violets, red orange all the way down to here. Then orange starts all the way through here, and yellow orange right here. Then we move into our neutral browns right here, which we didn't add any neutral browns. And we have warm grays, cool grays, black and white. We added one over here into the cool gray. So that's the balance of this set. It's definitely way heavy in the reds, red, oranges, and oranges, and really light in the blues. That's where we fail, is the blues and blue violets and violets, really light in there. Wish we had more. We kept finding more that belonged in the reds and red oranges, and I was like, no, I wanted more over here. Really frustrating, but that's okay. Next, I want to show you the differences in the way each pencil looks in the set. It's one reason why this looks so chaotic, is because each set of pencils is different, has a different numbering system and a different appearance. So let's start with the Black Widow right here. This Black Widow pencil is with red foily gold print with a little spider right there. This goes like that, right? Nope, like that. Then the Scorpion is the same as the Black Widow, except it has white and a little scorpion at the end. And then we have Let's see if I can find, we did Scorpion, and we have this one right here, which is our Cobra pencils. And they have the gold foil with a little snake right here. Okay, and then we got the skin tone sets, and they look like this down here. Push this out. They have a dip on the end with a gold band and no imagery other than the dip on the end. These are the ones with the really nice big core. Okay, then after the skin sets, we got the Monarch set. And Monarch looks like this. I'll just take it from here. It has a little stag right here. Has the dip on the end and an orange band. Okay. And now we have the dragon set. And they look like this. They have a dip on the end with a green band and a little dragon right here. Okay. So that's how the new set works in as far as appearance goes into this. Our next step now is to check all of our tritones that we originally had planned out before the new 36 Dragon pencils and see if any of those new pencils make a difference. Does it make the tritones better so we can change these up? Final step to getting these all organized and beautiful for you and for me to color with is to figure out if any of these new colors will improve our tritones. So we're going to go through and double check that we like or want to change any of them. Well, I hope you enjoyed all of that really fun footage of all the work and the fun of unboxing a brand new product. I have them all right here in my case. This is the case that we're giving away. Well, not this one right here, a brand new one for you. So far I really like the case. It has zippers in every section rather than one big zipper and then you have leaves to go through. I really like this version. It seems easier to work with and I'm pretty happy. One thing I'm not happy with is it got shipped to me a little dinged up. You can see in the corner. I'll run some footage right now of that damage. But other than that, I like the case. Some of the stitching between the loops, I'm a little concerned about whether they're going to hold on forever or not. But for now, they're working good. I can fit at least 2, sometimes 3, depends on the loop, pencils in here. It's an awesome case. But as you can see, we have all of the pencils. I've already shown you all the pencils. So Steve and I have been coloring a little bit with them to get the tritones. This is the brand new lineup, not the cards. I need to make new cards. Once Steve has that feature ready for me, I'll make new cards. But this is all the new pencils. And what is cool is this new set really helped.
Yeah, it did. I was surprised.
Yeah, look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 out of the 36 are from the Dragon set.
Wow.
That's a third of them. So that's how much it helped fill out and make those tritones more cohesive and beautiful. The last tritone sets are right here. And you can see some of them just weren't perfect. It was kind of a better than nothing situation. And so we had to use certain combinations, like this light yellow green was never really that pretty and bright and happy, but we've got a better one now. So there's a lot of changes in this system that I'm excited for you to see. So you'll get this chart with all the names. This is part of that awesome tritone workbook. So yeah, you'll have all the names printed out. You just have to color them in.
It's part of the premium library.
So cool. Now we are also making, this is the 2020 version. He's making a brand new 2021 version. One version of it will be in the book if you're going to get the big color scheme selector book for Black Widow. And he's also making a free version that will have all 180 on one page. So lots of good resources to help you with these pencils. I know that these are some of your favorites. I like to color with them. They're a really good hobbyist grade pencil standard. They're not like high-end professional with all the light, fast flashiness. They have a relatively small core like I talked about, and there's some off-centered issues, and you just have to sort of put up with the fact that the numbering is all different between all 7 sets, and that can be a little annoying, but in the end they color beautifully, blend beautifully, they're lots of fun, so I recommend them. Now, would I recommend them over like Prismacolor? I would still tell you to get Prismacolor. You know, buying all 7 tins will cost you $109.51. It's kind of pricey for a big set of tools. As far as you can get into Prismacolor in that price range. The entire set of Prismacolor is usually about that cost. It's just to give you a little feeling for it. But if you're like me and you love color pencils and you just want them, and you have full set syndrome and you need them, then get them. Merry Christmas to you, right? Okay, so that's my thoughts on the new Black Widow. I'm excited to color with them. Let me know if you'd like to see a video of me coloring with the Black Widow pencils. Comment below. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. Steve, how much is the total value of the prize?
$175.
$175 gift prize. All 7 tins and a black case and a book to help you organize them. That's awesome. So make sure you get your entries in. Remember, we end our giveaway on December 14th. So you have plenty of time right now to get all your entries in, and good luck, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Let me know if you're buying the dragons. I'd love to know.
They're out of stock right now on Amazon.
Oh, they're out of stock. I'm so glad you ordered them for them. Good job,
For one
Steve.
of them.
Yep, one of you lucky people. Good luck, everyone. And I hope you have a wonderful, colorful, blissful day. Bye-bye, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Say bye, Rose. Bye-bye.